Hey there everybody, my name is Farsight. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you like this video, and if you do, really like it, hopefully you'll subscribe and keep coming back. But other than that, I'll see you on the trail. Alright. Well, let's start this trail then. Let's see if they've got any hours. So you can kind of see this whole area here. Does not say anything about times. I'm guessing it's sunrise to sunset. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can find some hours. If I have connection. Part of me wishes I'd, I don't know, say, go to the other side, like the north side of the mountain, hike up, but there's a bunch of places where people live. I haven't seen any parking spots like I have before, so fun stuff. It says it's recording, but it looks like it's off. It's so weird. Never used GoPro really. Once. No. Have I? Not really. Welcome everybody. What I'm trying to get to is apparently parking lot's closed all the time until the first full weekend of the month. Dumbest thing I've heard. So I get to hike an extra like mile plus, including the over half mile that I did earlier to just warm up and to what's the word? Pass some time. Now I get to, well, I say it's an extra mile. It's more like 2 or 3 extra miles total. I'd be surprised if I'm like at a mile and a half by the time I get to where I'm trying to get to. Oh, somebody's listening to radioactive. Okay. This is where I'm going to take a moment to find out where the hell I'm going. And probably pause. Alright. Once I find out where I'm going, which one of these trails, probably the DL. The Ranger might also go there where I want to go. I'll start us back up again. So, be right back. One moment, please. Alright, so, I don't know if you can see very well. The DL there, the Derby Loop, it's down that way, and that's where I'm going to be going for a bit until I get over to those mountains there, and then I'm going to go left along the mountain. And hopefully, get to my trail soon. So, keep it moving. At least it's nice out. But because it's rained earlier today, other places, it doesn't look like it's too wet here. It's not supposed to get as hot as it has been this week. So, we will see how it gets later at night too, like as I'm getting closer to the evening. Since this hike will probably take like 5 hours. So, that's what it feels like at this point. So I think something was going on with that Derby spot there. Closed down the road for a little bit, and then I got up to, it's down that way a bit. I can kind of see the blinking lights out there. The turn off to San Juan Lookout, which, as I think I said earlier, is closed except for on the weekend, first weekend of every month. And last Sunday of every month, full weekend, excuse me, first full weekend, so it could be the second weekend. But as I was saying, the last Sunday is also called Silent Sunday here, which is when they close the main road down. I think it goes all the way up to Summit Road too. That's all closed down so that people can just hike wherever, just do whatever they want in here without any fear of cars running them over. That's kind of cool. But I work some days, so I'd rather not risk, being late for work. Unless I call out on a Sunday, or which is kind of hard to do, since I'm the only one that works afternoons, nights on Sunday. Fun stuff. It'd be nice if we could just hire a bunch of people and just be like, yeah, you can days on and off. My issue with that is you don't get paid, and then suddenly you don't get food or rent. You can't afford rent. So it's a fucking balance, man. Sounds precarious as a supply chain, huh? You know, a really interesting thing thinking about it. Back 100 years ago, when the last pandemic happened, I think pretty much the same exact thing happened here also. I love washes, especially up higher in the mountains, because they show off the power of water. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Just thinking about it, it's pretty much exactly is happening more or less the way it did 100 years ago. Maybe. We hit the roaring 20s back then and had fun until like the 30s. And I'd say 1928, 1929 it started really breaking down. But I feel like we're gonna hit, we're just collapsed the roaring 20s just a few years, because we're already falling so hard in the stock market, and that usually triggers the recessions and depressions and shit like that, which is funny because this is literally doesn't mean anything. only 10% of stocks are owned by everybody but like the super rich. So it's like, it doesn't really affect us. It just, oh, rich people sad, so therefore everything has to be sad. Because it's like the king. If the king's sad, nobody can be happy in the fucking kingdom. And so they just depress everything. I think it's called a depression. Because happy people sad. Alright, once I get to the road, I'll pause it for a moment again. And once I get to like the mountain and stuff, I'll start using other tools to get better shots. But for now, I thought this would be fine. Since there's not really much. I get, like, you can see pretty much what I'm seeing anyway, so like I'm looking like over there. That mountain range to hike eventually. I can hear the motorcycles over there. Yeah, that is a motorcycle derby, so it's kind of cool. I'm already half a mile. Doing a health impact program through where I work, Arizona State University. And I set up a challenge today. Oh, that's kind of cool. A nice little dead cactus in the middle of the wash with like the little kind of island there. That's pretty cool. And this prickly Palo Verde. And I always find it interesting. If you look, the grass, there is grass here in Arizona, but it only really and it's not just the wash. Like, it doesn't grow just the wash, I've noticed. But it does grow in like the roots of trees and stuff. Kind of interesting though, right there, where it's like grass right through there. Maybe it shadows. Maybe it only grows really in the shade. I was about to go up that. This is the way we need to go. It's kind of cool. Right there. A couple cactuses behind the plants there. And the Palo Verdes looks like. Let's see if I can get a nice shot this way too. I'll fly. There we go. Kind of a cool shot. Okay. Soon I'll be up against the hillside over there, apparently. That's cool. I just kind of go southwest along the trail. Eventually I'll hook up with the trail I want to get to, so. This is pretty down here. Next time I go up to Hidden Valley, I'll have to take this along with me. Where do we go? Thighs. I still, those are quads? I think they're quads. In the front. They're sore. Hey, a school bus. I can see that's where I'm headed to. Up against that mountain over there. Oh, so, you know, just adding 3 or 4 miles, you know, to the 7.7 mile hike I'm doing. Oh. If you hear me breathing hard through my nose and not hearing me talk or anything, it's because I'm drinking some water. It's only like 78 out, but sorry, 78. It's 68, maybe, if even that, but get my heart pumping, and I start sweating, getting hot and shit like that. Whew. Sometimes I'll just go quiet because I need to conserve my breath, catch it. You'll hear me huffing, puffing, especially when I like need to take a moment, just kind of stop, breathe in, breathe out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Surprisingly good at calming my heart down. Huh? Someone lost some gloves in this wash. Interesting. And of course, anybody watching, if have any suggestions or anything, just let me know. Like I said, this is like the first time I'm ever really going out to hike with this. I plan on doing this more as I kind of get more in shape and decide which hikes I want to go on. And of course, I used my phone last time when I did it, but when I go out rock counting again, because I at least got you guys, my first video came out, if you guys haven't seen that. I'll put a link in the comments and put like a little, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. Little slides, what those are actually called. My brain doesn't want to work right now. Put one of those up near the end to let you guys see it if you haven't. Hopefully it's not too bad. Like I said, I use my phone, so everything's kind of like oddly ratioed. So, but as I said, the road, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording for now, cross real quick, and then start it again. So, be right back. All right, across the road, wasn't too bad, nobody around. But now, you can kind of see where I'm trying to get to. I'm going out that way, and then all the way around over that way, and backing up and around until I get over to where I was going to park. I think I see the trail that comes down that mountain almost. I don't think it's actually a trail, but holy shit, it almost looks like it. Interesting. Another trail here. This is the way we want to go. I don't know if you can see it from here, but up on that mountain there, kind of like straight ahead, it's kind of like a line that goes up and down. I don't want to say that's actually the trail. Wait. Oh, wait. Max Delta. I think this is the one I want to go on. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, so I want to go this way. Okay. But I don't. That's probably not the trail. That's probably a wash. But let's go ahead and start going. You can hear all the cars over there. Man, there's a lot of cars. I wonder if they're all going up to the summit. Because you can't get to San Juan. Not till next week, really. Is it next weekend? No, I don't know if it is. Might be. What is today? 22nd? No, it won't be next weekend. Bicycle's back there. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wash these. This shirt I'm wearing today, it's my ASU shirt. And it's also one that I use to usually exercise and hike and stuff in. It's a nice bright yellow. But I don't think I've washed it, and I've hiked in it 3 or 4 times now. So it's ready for a washing for the next time I go on a hike. I think I kind of mentioned it at the end of my last video. I think I got that uploaded to my editor. I was kind of showing off where I want to go next for rock hounding. That's up in northeastern Phoenix. I'm gonna say Arizona because it's Phoenix only. North of Scottsdale area by Cave Creek and stuff. There's supposedly some jasper up that way, so I'm gonna check it out. So far I've only got chalcedonies, some fire agates, and the Apache tears from last episode. Fortunately, I didn't really have a GoPro the last time I went out with those agates, and I was with my girlfriend at the time, so talk to her. Okay, that's my backpack, I guess. I have to talk to her about, recording. While she's there, if she's okay with that. She might even be able to hold the camera. Let's see. Alright. This is supposed to be like 0.6 miles, I think, to get to the trail I'm supposed to get to. So, like I said, it's probably like 3 or 4 miles. Yeah, I've got a while to go. I'm probably gonna get like 10 miles in today, total, which is good. Oh, I was talking about the hip and got sidetracked way earlier. Chrissy, go ahead, add a day. Go ahead and real quick take a copy of what I was talking about, the HIP program, the HIP program, ASU, and put it over here, just in case. Don't know if I'm 100% finished talking about it. But if not, do that. If so, just cut this out. But at this point, flashback should have happened. The HIP program. It's kind of like a health impact program, like I said earlier. It's pretty much just like track healthy habits, do things that will keep you healthy and active and in the community and stuff like that. And I set up a challenge, a weekend challenge, which means I'll probably go for like a walk around my house tomorrow just to get the extra steps in there. But I set the challenge up, and now I'm doing 10 miles on the first day. So take that challenge. Well, there's the first mile. I hope there's a bathroom eventually. I think there's one at San Juan, but we'll see. Since things, I think it's closed to cars, to vehicles, but you can hike up there all you want. Kind of like how tomorrow on Silent Sundays, everything's closed to vehicles, but you can hike anywhere. All the hikes are open. That's kind of interesting. A rock pit. See the red rock there? Some iron, probably. This all looks like I think like a rhyolite, maybe. It almost looks like granite, though. Well, if Chrissy can determine what they are, she'll be able to put like a comment in somewhere and just talk about it. It kind of looks like granite with like the black inclusions in it, like little specks. Makes me think of like rock from dolomite. Unless dolomite is a kind of granite, which I think it is. But I thought there was a mountain range called the Dolomites too. I don't know. Oh my quads. Look at that view though. Just from here. I'm not even up that high yet. I already have a pretty great view. Also, I need a 4x4. Ugh. This is going to be a longer segment here. Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, this is some of the first time that I've ever recorded, so I don't know when the good spots are to stop. But at least these videos can be cut up and then parts taken out, and then it can be stitched together, put in like little transitions. So, you know, it's not all bad, right? The bicyclist thought he was behind, but he was on the road. Alright, you know, I do wonder how well you can hear me talk. I think I'm like halfway to the point where I need to be. So I'm going to pause right here real quick and just take a short break, get some water, and then I'll start up again. So, a moment here. Alright, so Max Delta. Alright, let's keep going. Got a nice little break in, just get a couple drinks, a couple sips of water. I'm using a Osprey backpack that I bought relatively recently. It's funny because I bought it relatively recently, I say, a few months ago. Before even my mom and her husband came out to go down to Tucson and stuff with me back in November. I just never used it until recently. I was like, you know what? The 20-liter bottle that I have is not going to last on all these hikes. Let's go ahead and get oh wait, 20 liter? I think it was, what was it? It's like a 32 ounce or something like that. Right now I don't know what it is in liters. Oh god, this is probably what it's going to be like from most of the way up. Near where the start would have been. But it's 32 ounces, but it's like, it just seems like there's a lot less water in it. I thought it was like a few liters. Maybe it's only like a few hundred milliliters. It's a clean canteen, if you're wondering. And I've roughed it up a bit. Alright, so when do I meet up with the trail? It's coming up here. As soon as I get to the road, then I turn right. Just walk along the road. I'll probably stop the camera a little bit before, just to ask the guy, be like, so it's closed to vehicles, right? But you can hike along here? Yeah, sure. It's cool. We'll see though. 155. I didn't take it with me last time to ASU because I was doing a 5K, my first 5K actually. Of course, public transportation can go there, huh? Anyway, my first 5K, I got pretty good on it. I would say I got 48 minutes. I'm not in shape at all, but I made sure to jog walk for most of it, and at the end I just burst sprint all the way to the exit. That was fun. Tiring, but fun. So as soon as I get to the road, I'll stop it and then get it back on when I get back onto the trail. And that trail is across the street, or near the start of where I'm getting to. Either or. That's cool. I like how that looks with like the plants and stuff through it. Cool to wash. Oh. think I know why I like water and running water. It's so powerful. It'll cut through rock and stone. Rock and stone. But it also goes on the route that is the least resistance. So it's lazy. Powerful but lazy. Huh, I wonder if they have closed up to people hiking. So we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here and then restart when I get back on the little trail. See anything? Alright, so you might have noticed that there's a bit of a change to scenery. Like I said, I was turning up the camera to get up to here. Oh my god, look at those mountains over there. I want to hike those so bad. But this is the trail that we're currently going on. We'll go up this trail a bit, and then from here, once we get to, it's about 0.2 miles, we'll get to the Alta trail, which is where I was trying to get to before. So let's go ahead and start heading that way. Yeah, I just didn't want to, I don't want to record people that are, you know, just random people. I want to get this mostly on my own. You'll see people here and there, but it's mostly going to be, you know, on the trail. Just kind of quick skip past kind of a thing. Kind of like the start of the walk. Those two people were, I don't know if you can see them, but there were a couple people on the trail. You probably saw the bottoms of their feet and shit like that, but yeah. So those people are just like, hey, hello, buddy. You know, I don't really know what it is, but something really got me back into wanting to hike again. When I was younger, and like in scouts and stuff, I liked going outdoors, but I was a game player, a video game player, computer games, you know, all that fun stuff. And I was going up to like places like Camp Geronimo, which is a big scouting place here in Arizona. Playing WoW at the time. Wrath of the Lich King had just come out, and that's what I pretty much started playing WoW for. So, oh, here comes a bicyclist. So as he comes up, I'll move out of the way. We're out of her way. Oh, let's see. Alright, like I said, quick. On the way. Something was here. Statue or something. There's some more over here too. There's some fences there. Fences there. See some more foundations and the fencing there. I wonder what that was. There is supposed to be a mine that I'm gonna be walking by. That'll be pretty cool. I won't go exploring in it because that's dangerous, but it's still kind of cool to think like right south of Phoenix there's a mine. I think it was a gold mine too, maybe even a copper mine. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that at San Juan there's like a water fountain or something so I can refill my water. Whew. See, once I get to there, I'll look at my watch to see how long I've gone. Because I have it recording my steps too. Ooh, hello. Some kind of bird. Maybe cactus wren? I think those are cactus wren. I think it's the noises they make. Hopefully the camera got him. hard to tell how much this is actually capturing. Like, can you see my hands now? Can you see them now? Can you see them now? Kind of a thing, you know? I feel like with how wide it is, it's like that-ish. So, that'd be cool. I'm wondering if I have it upside down. No, it's probably not. I don't think it matters too much. Oh, look at this. Easier part. I don't need to wash. There's some rocks we have to kind of scramble down here. And up and over there. It's cool. Look at those rocks there. It's kind of cool looking. And the tree over here. This reminds me of like back in Utah a little bit. There's where I lived at Wolf Hollow. This place called Wolf Hollow that was down in like a little, just a hole in the ground, really. Holy shit. Thinking about it, it's kind of crazy how it was. I'm trying to remember if you could get out one side. Down there, because you'd go down some steps. Pretty deep pool. There's water coming out. I think there was like an aquifer there. It's really cool, actually. There's a little creek going through. Kind of area. They put up like little buildings in there, made it to like little play area. The only issue is that it was swarming with bees for the most part. So, fun times. That's the one main issue with Utah. It's not so hot that it doesn't have as many like bees and stuff in it. They're all over the place there. It does get cold though, so I guess I'm gonna hibernate. Some pretty snows around here is pretty nice. Almost there. Birds out here. Ah, here it is. All right, so could go up that way, but that's the way I'm going to come down because I'm going up over, all the way over that way. I think that's actually where I'm gonna hike up, is that peak. This is like a hill, and then a hill, that fourth one back. But I'm gonna go this way. So while I'm out here, I'm gonna cut this and then we'll start again on the next one. All right, so by this point, from where I was parked is 1.72 miles to get here. Add on the 0.6, that's 2.4. 2.3. Sorry, math. Might be closer to 2.6, honestly. 2.5. Whatever, math. Plus add another 7.7. So over 10 miles today. Fun stuff. Let's keep going. I'm sweating like a human being. Because sweating like a pig doesn't make sense because they don't sweat. That's why they roll around in mud. Dogs don't really sweat either. They sweat through their paws, I think, and then they pant. That's it. Panting is supposed to help cool them down. But now I'm officially on the trail. Just on the back end of what I would be doing. Because I think this is a long part of the trail, but it's all down and flat. So, you know, just a 5-mile warm-up, 6-mile, 7-mile warm-up. That's fine. And all the time in the world. because like the trails are open until 11, but I think they might leave the exit open. They might have spikes up. So there were two ways I could have gone about this. I could have gone back where I stopped it a couple times ago and just spoke to the park rangers here. I could have gone across the street. They kept going down and around, and eventually got into where I was trying to get to over there. Or I came up to the way I went to back behind us and just went down. Both of them the same. But if I did the former, walk off to that side somewhere from over there, go over there and then down, I would have missed out on some of this trail. So I decided to go ahead and connect to this trail up near the edge of the mountain, like base of the mountain there, and then just go down so we don't miss any of this actual trail. And then when I get back, I just go down the same path I came up on. By that time, I should remembered enough that even if it's super dark out, or it's starting to get dark out, I can make my way just fine. The nice thing about this too is, well, I was gonna say, because it's how it is, there's not too much shade from the other mountainside, and I'll have sun for a good long while. But then, you know, there's that mountain range over there that'll block the sun eventually. And what's interesting is that mountain range over there, close to this one, there's the 202 that goes down around here. So I've driven around this area so often, but I haven't ever actually hiked in here before. Never, I don't think. Obviously, I've hiked like around on the outsides and to the northeast, but never like in here. So this is pretty cool. Oh, yep, there's a sign for the Alta loop. Nice. Like I said, I'll keep the camera like this for a good little while. And when I get to like the actual spot where I'm up on the mountain, I'll use the tripods and stuff like that. But until then, I'll just keep it on my chest. Maybe. It'd be kind of cool to like set up a tripod over there and hike down this. So you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so you can probably see it up there. That kind of like tailing stuff way out there. I think that's the mine that I was talking about. So we won't actually get to the mine. Another thing is that, fortunately, I wasn't paying too much attention. So, fortunately, my battery only has about like less than half. So, for now, what I'm going to do is every so often, I'll take some shots in there and try to preserve my battery for as much as I can, so I can give you as much review of this place as I can. But I think mostly, if I don't see anything super spectacular that I want to get on camera or anything like that, I'll just wait until we get up to the top of the mountain, and then I'll start recording a little bit again, just on the ridge line there. So I'll see you along the trail. See you in a few. Cacti, the knot trees of Arizona, and a road crossing. Let's get across that road. Nice wash here. Just a bus going by. Some more knot trees over that way, and the UFO poles. All right, let's keep going. that big one right over there. It's like a crown. Let's see if the truck goes by him and I can say hi. Look at the rocks there. Look how like curved and everything there. That's some activity that was there. Pretty cool. Again, love washes. But guess what? On these neat rocks here, there is. Where's she? There it is. Man, look at those arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From what I can see, it's at least 500 years old, plus however old the middle part is. So maybe it's 600. Old swallows. Another one down there that's got a lot of arms. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's keep going. Got a long way to go still. Getting there. Steadily, surely, slowly, but I'll be there. Can you just imagine water running through here? How beautiful that would be, just water running down this, through all the turns and everything, and then hitting down there, turn into a waterfall. Sometimes I wish this wasn't as much of a desert as it is. Alright, let's keep going. Fallen in his prime. It's prime. Excuse me. Poor cactus. Dead in its tracks. That's nature, though. Slowly getting there, because I just realized I think it's actually that smaller one out there that I'm supposed to go. I'm going up around on the inside. So, yeah. And with what time it is, and those mountains over there, once I get over there, that's when I'll decide if I'm going to actually climb up the mountain or just go along the base if I can, because I don't want to be up there without light. So I'll have to come out the first full weekend, like on like a Friday or something, if it's open. I don't know if they consider Friday the weekend, and see if I can drive out there instead and start from over there earlier in the day. Because I really didn't get a start until about like 1:30, so. But we'll keep on going. Alright, so I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I might not be going up to the very top. Fortunately, the sun getting close to that ridge over there. It'll start getting dark here soon. So, I'll get around that foothill spot over there, start of the little tiny kind of mountain area there, up to where the San Juan Vista is. And then I might go down from there and still make this a loop, but make it a loop all the way back to my car instead. Where I'm not going on top of mountains too much. And actually, what's funny is I'll be going along some of the trail that I did on Monday. I went up to the top of the mountain back kind of closer to where I parked. So, we'll see. For now, I'm just going to keep on going. Only bushes I see here with flowers. Not really alive either. It's unfortunate. Maybe a little later in spring. But anyway, let's go. Well, decided I wasn't actually going to go up the ridge, which was over there. Only because it's getting so late and I don't have a flashlight again, as I said earlier. But I will one day do that. I'm trying to think, maybe next week. Might try it out next week. Go a little bit, see if I can get out earlier, get some more sleep. But on that, let's keep going. I'm gonna at least get a 10+ mile trail in today, so let's get her done. I haven't had a seat since I started this hike a little over 3 hours ago. I'm at about 7 miles in. Decided to take my first rest. Get myself off my feet for a moment. Whew. Well, I'll be ready for when I go to Ireland here soon. But I decided to choose this spot because it was actually kind of cool. Got like cement down there. It's kind of weird. It's not actually cement. I think it's like mudstone or limestone or even like just sandstone. Over here we've got like these cactuses all lined up and saguaro down there with like a bunch of arms popping out. It's a pretty cool little spot. I'm going to sit here for a moment, let my feet rest up a little bit, and then I'll start heading back out again. I'm on a loop that's going around the base of the mountain because I decided not to go up, as you can see, and as I said last time. So this time around, go a long way around, and then maybe next week I'll come out earlier and actually do this hike. But we'll see. Anyway, see you next time I start up filming. It's probably not as good as a view from like the ridge and the top, but it's a pretty damn good view. All the way over to there, where all the stuff's going on down there. I'll get up there one day. I'll get up over that way one day. Anyway, let's keep going. I still have such a long way to go, but I'm trucking on. This turned out a lot longer of a hike than I was anticipating today, but it's been good. I probably won't record too much. It's already been a while. I'll take pictures here and there, but you can see it's already getting kind of dark out. It's already at like twilight right now, so I'm just gonna wait until I get near to the end, record as I'm getting in, and then, you know, see you guys then, and then I'll head home. Oh, I've still got homework tonight. Fun stuff. Anyway, let's keep going. Gotta dig myself out of the hole I got myself in, huh? One step at a time. Hey everybody, thank you very much for joining me today. It's a wonderful hike. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Hopefully you leave that like, it helps me out a lot. Give that thumbs up. And if you really liked it, hopefully you keep on coming back and hit that subscribe button. Every little bit helps. Ring that bell to know when my next video's out. But until next time, thank you very much. See you later.